4 Sonic the Hedgehog films and TV show ranked quick edition. Number 4, we got the one TV show, which is Knuckles. Now, this one had potential. Knuckles, one of the best characters in the Sonic franchise. Idris Elba voices him perfectly. And the first 3 episodes were really investing. I was really entertained by this. The chemistry between Wade and Knuckles was really good, and there's some aspects I really liked about it. But then as we get halfway through the show, it all of a sudden stops being a Knuckles show, focuses on Wade, where we get a whole episode which is just a glorified music video, which is really weird. And then, we stop focusing on Knuckles. He gets, 3 or 4 more scenes throughout the entire season and focus on Wade. I don't know what went wrong here. If it was a script issue, if this was just because they couldn't have the budget to have Knuckles on the whole show. It is bizarre, it is weird, and it does not work in the... ever since it hit the middle of the show. Huge step up. Number 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I really enjoy this one. It has bigger sequences, a bigger story, a bigger threat. And for this case, bigger does equal a little bit better. There was aspects, again, we get introduced to Knuckles, which is great in here, but it also calls back to more of the Sonic games, stuff that the first Sonic movie didn't do, and it's really what started the trend of the Sonic franchise being what we know today. The problem with it is I don't find it as entertaining as that first one, mainly because of the runtime. I'll often go back to the first one over this one. And speaking of the first one, second place, we got Sonic the Hedgehog 1. I still really enjoy this film. It's a fun road trip movie with Sonic and Tom that is just really entertaining and really enjoyable, and not as big as the other films in the franchise, but this is still one that I go back to quite often just because I find it to be a charming road trip adventure. But easily my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog movie is our newest one, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. This movie's awesome. Without a doubt, this movie is absolutely awesome. From the very beginning, it's got cheer-worthy moments. I didn't grow up with the Sonic games, but I feel like I should cheer. And I was freaking out on so many sequences inside of this movie. And it was just awesome. That third act goes crazy. Jim Carrey has fantastic chemistry with himself. It is very emotional at some parts. Has some big stakes. And that mid and post-credit scene got me jumping up and down. Can't wait to see what else comes with the Sonic franchise. This was my favorite one. Oh, yeah. And Shadow, freaking awesome.